So I want to start off by saying, Barakatham, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle, elders, the great millstone, and shout out to the hopeful let. Start with the 144,000. Shalom. So, on my notes ain't pulled up. So the title of this one is Our Testimony is Prophecy, man. You know, I was watching Elder Apostle Tahar live earlier, and as I was watching, once again, he's showing prophecy and breaking down a lot of prophecy that's coming to pass. He's talking about, how the chip coming in a few months, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And, and for the ones, it just hit me because, like, for the ones who don't understand, for the ones who in that sleep, man, you better wake up, man, because, hey, right here, Romans 13:11, right? It says, and that knowing the time that now is high to wake out, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe, right? So we gotta understand, man, like it's getting to a point where you gotta wake up, and it just hit me because hey, Lord willing, we blessed to have this spirit. We blessed to have this spirit, right? We blessed to understand these things and see these things, because we know, as it says, we're going to be brought back to remembrance, right? We're going to be brought back to remembrance, so we're going to be able to understand and be able to prepare for these things. See, the ones who lost out here caught up, they don't understand. You can't tell them this prophecy because they can't receive it, right? So, book of Habakkuk 2, and I'll just start at verse 1, right? It says, I will stand upon my watch and set upon the tower. And I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So these things gonna come to pass, no matter how you feel, no matter what you feel about, I don't think the world finna end soon. Hey, it don't matter how you feel. Once these prophecies being fulfilled, once everything is set, it's over with, right? It's over with, right? Let me see. Let that priest I think about. Let me see if I can find out what I say. Let me see. Bear with me. Let me see if I can see this precept come up. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for right there. Luke 24, throughout it, how about Shem Shai? Luke 24, 44, right? So this is how Shai talk, Luke 24 and 44, right? He said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which are written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms, poems concerning me. Then he opened their understanding, they might understand these scriptures. So us understanding these scriptures and being how that spirit, how about Shai, we able to understand these prophecies, understand that all these things got to be fulfilled. No matter how you feel about it, ain't nothing you can do against the truth, only for the truth. You know what I'm saying? So these prophecies gonna come to pass, and that's our testimony, man. Us understanding these prophecies, seeing the sign, seeing the wonders that that Yahweh Shai set, so we can prepare and be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because Most High comes to the thief in the night, but preparing yourself is what? Getting out of this world, returning back, studying these scriptures, doing the work, doing the will of Yahweh Shai. He comes to the thief in the night. Not saying that once the sky crack, things of that nature, it's gonna be a. There's gonna be the elect even gonna have the fear on them. Not saying because we fear Yahweh Shai, but we got that elect. We gonna have that elect gonna have that fear because why? We gonna be because what he say? It'd be scarcely saving, right? Because hey, you gotta hey, the Most High work how he work. We having that fear because like we was gonna sit down with that, like the brother was saying, the brother Kakam was saying, hey, your arm could be chopped off. You could be right there finna clock out, and boom, next thing you know, you beamed up to the chariot. So it's gonna be a scarcely saving, man. But we gotta prepare ourselves though, doing the works, doing the will. You know what I'm saying? Doing what Yahweh Shah said us to do. Therefore, so we can set ourselves and be ready, you know? What I mean by be ready in the spirit. Because we understand this fleshly shit. This fleshly shit gonna be done away with. But prepare our spirit to understand. Because a lot of people gonna be confused as hell when that sky crack. They gonna be scared as hell. They're gonna be confused. What's going on? You know? They're gonna be smiling looking at it. Oh yeah, it's time. It's time. Y'all about to see how it's and destroy this place. Lord willing, we get beamed up into the chariots. You know what I'm saying? So I pray to be able to hope for that. But, you know, all these things got to be fulfilled, right? With all these things being fulfilled, get back to the hand, that's prophecy, our testimony. Us seeing these things, right? Let me see. Yeah, right here, right? Matthew 16, and I start at verse 1, right? It said, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted, desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven, right? He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of time. So these people don't understand the prophecy. These people don't understand, you know, what's going on. Things come to pass. Things out here that's Trump doing. Things out here that's going on in the world. You know, I was watching lesson the other day, El Apostle Tahar. He was talking about, man, you know, when you tune in these things, not saying we care about the world, but you got to be tuning into the world nationally. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these things don't come to pass that, you know, that we gonna see. That's that's prophecy. That's bringing us closer to prophecy. That's bringing us close to this finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, man, the chip's months away. You know, World War III going. You know, you got Trump teaming up with Russia, things of that nature, and you know, it's a lot of things going on that's causing us get prophecy being fulfilled. But us having the spirit and understanding Yahweh Shah, that's our testimony, us to be able to overcome these things, right? Right here, Revelation 12:11, right? It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Who is that? Why he called Yahweh Shah the Lamb of power, the Lamb of God, right? Because why? You know, back then we had to sacrifice. When we sinned, we had the high priest that sacrificed lamb, sheep, goat, you know, for their sin. Then that was sacrifice for the people. But you know, Yahweh Shah was that ultimate one-time big sacrifice for us, right? So I had the Lamb of God, the Lamb of power, right? So. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shah, and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives to death. So what is that testimony, right? What is that testimony? Going down. And just get straight to the point. Matter of fact, we'll start verse 7, right? Revelation 19:7. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready. Who is that wife? That wife is us, you know. The elect, right? And the Lamb is Yahweh Shah. Once again, you know, the elect got to make yourself ready. We got to get ready. We got to prepare, right? And he says, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. And he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb, and said unto me, these are the true sayings of Yahweh. Those who doing the work, the elect, right? Who out here scribing, doing the things that Yahweh Shah said us to do. Right here, verse 10, right, the point, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's the spirit of prophecy. Us understanding these things, us being ready for these things, us seeing the signs, us seeing the things that Yahweh Shah told us, and then he left unto the prophets, right? And now the prophets are prophesying again, because like the spirit of the prophets is objected to the prophet. 1 Corinthians 14:32, right? So the spirits of the prophets is subjected to the prophet. And Daniel 12:13, right? We'll bring it out. We'll bring both of them out. 1 Corinthians 14:32, right? As we read, and the spirits of the prophets are subjected to the prophets, right? So the prophets, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophet. You can't be out here saying you a prophet of things of that nature. If you ain't prophesying, you ain't out here showing the prophecy things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But right, and we know, with that being said, you know, the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. What it says right here, but go thy way to the end, be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. What that meaning? Why? Because the spirit suggests to the prophets, right? Because the prophets been there a lot to this very day. From the beginning, the prophets has been here, and they still here. They still here to this day, prophesying, getting people ready, giving out their warning. That's a sign right there. You know how you watch the news channel like how I said, man. The news kind of can tell you, hey, it's a cloudy sky, it's gonna rain later. Just the prophets out here doing, hey, this right here going on. Hey, better get ready because we get closer to this. Like Pastor Hart said, we down there a month or months away from the chip. You know what I'm saying? They warning, giving out the warning, let people know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say our testimony is the spirit of prophecy, man. You know, us being able to overcome these things because we can see these things. We understand these things. Like when the prophets, you got John, Daniel, Ezekiel. When they having these visions and they writing these things down, right? Like we read a book, Habakkuk 2, verse 3, or Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, right? Just going back to it real fast. For this visit is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So Amos 3 and 7, right, it says, Most High shall surely do what? Reveal his secrets to the prophet. When Ezekiel having a vision, talking about the valley, he wasn't actually in the valley. He's in America, but at the time, Ezekiel not knowing that. Why? Because when Yahweh Shah bring us to remembrance now, sorry for that, our understanding and the secrets are revealed to the prophets. So they're able to break these things down to show you, hey, that valley is a lowland. Talk about America. You know, when John having the vision, John ain't knowing these things going on. He had a vision about the chip. He having a vision about the beast. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing similarity to these things. But now we understanding who the beast are. The beast is EU, NATO, or NATO, EU, you know what I'm saying? Coming together. You got, he's seeing the white horse, the red horse. He actually seeing those things, you know. And that's what Pastor Hart talking about in the live, and that's what made me, get into this lesson to be able to understand, when these things are written down, these things are written for a appointed time. So when Yahweh Shah brought us to remembrance, now we're going to understand these things. Now we're going to be able to prepare ourselves for these things, right? Once again, our testimony is the spirit of prophecy, man. So right here, Jeremiah 30, right? Jeremiah 30, and start at verse 1. It says, the word came to Jeremiah from the Lord, all caps. It's talking about Yahweh. So the word came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh, saying, this speaketh the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book, right? Why? Because once again, he gonna set us to remembrance, right? So we write these things down now. So therefore, when a point in time comes, these things come to pass. My prophets will be able to prophesy. I reveal unto them, they'll be able to prophesy to the people, to the elect, to the ones who understand and have the spirit of Yahweh Shah, right? Once again, all the prophets wrote these things down. Apostle John saw a vision, and the angels told him not to write it down. Other things were wrote down so we can remember. Like Yahweh say, he will leave us to remembrance, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's things that didn't get wrote down. So I got my notes right there. But it's things didn't get wrote down. But it's a lot of things that did got wrote down so we can understand it, right? And just reading on, it says, for lo, the days come, saith the Lord, I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. So what prophecy done happened? We done went through that captivity. Now what prophecy waiting to be fulfilled? Us being brought back to our land, us being brought back to our homeland, the kingdom of Yahweh Shah, man. Let me see. I had another, I think it was Isaiah 30 and 8. Just wanted to bring out a quick precept. And I wanted to bring that out in this right here. Isaiah 30, verse 8, right? It says, now go, write it before them in a table and note it in the book, that it may be for time to come forever and ever. This is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which I say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things. Prophecy. So they want to hear, they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the prophet. No, hey, you gonna get destroyed. Hey, Esau gonna go into slavery. Hey, you better get it right. They want to hear smooth thing. Oh yeah, when you go down there and get baptized in the water, you're gonna be raised up and everybody gonna be saved when JC come back. No, Yahweh Shah coming to bring. He come to bring division, or he come to separate. He come to bring that war. You know what I'm saying? He come to destroy this place. They don't want to hear that. Hey, Esau, man, right there next to you, that so-called white man, he's going into slavery, right? Hey, if you don't tighten up, your ass gonna be destroyed, right? But they don't want to hear things like that. It says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, because the Holy One of Israel to see, cause the Shalaka, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore this saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking comes suddenly at an instant. They're going to be destroyed, right? He shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shred to take fire from the hearth or to the water without of the pit. For this saith the Lord power, the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, and returning and rest shall ye be saved, and quietness and confidence shall be your strength, and ye would not. So they don't understand these things. They in that spirit of sleep, man. They ain't gonna get this truth. They ain't understand it. They want to turn their ears from it. They don't want to hear it. But the elect, us having that spirit of Yahweh and having that faith and having that fear, we understand the prophecy, we understand the thing. We come into an understanding of the things that Yahweh told for us, right? Because I want to read one more precept before I read that in the NLT. 1 Corinthians 2 and 10, right? It says, but Yahweh hath revealed them unto us by his spirit, for the spirit searcheth all things, yet the deep things. For what man knoweth the things of man? Say this. For what man knoweth? So what man knoweth the things of man? Say the spirit of man which is in him. Even so, the things of Yahweh knoweth no man, but the spirit of Yahweh. So right, the spirit of power, the spirit of Yahweh Shah. We understand these things. We able to retain these things and see the prophecy and understand the signs. Once again, go back to the title at hand, man. Our testimony is the spirit of prophecy, right? And before we end it off, because it wasn't gonna be no long, I just want to bring this out. I want to read this right here in the NLT, right? It says, "Now go and write down these words, write them in a book. They will stand to the end of time as a witness," right? As a witness, like, hey, we done prophesied to you about these things, man. We done told you about these things. You ain't prepare yourself, so guess what's gonna happen, But the spirit of prophecy is the spirit of prophecy is our testimony, because the ones who do listen, the ones who do understand and how that spirit of Yahweh we're gonna prepare ourselves. We're gonna get ready. What Revelation 19 and let me go back to that real fast. What Revelation 19 and 7 say? Once again, right? It says, let us be glad and rejoice. Give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb, Yahweh Shai, is come, and his wife elect have made herself ready, man. We getting ourselves ready. That his wife was the elect, made herself ready. The Spirit just brought it out of my mouth anyway. But yeah, the elect, man, we getting ourselves ready, right? But to keep reading on, it says that these people are stubborn rebels who refuse to pay attention to the Lord Yahweh's instruction. They tell the seers, stop seeing visions. They tell the prophets, don't tell us what is right. Tell us nice things. Tell us lies. They don't want to hear these things. They don't want to hear that America finna be ending real soon. They don't want to hear that chip coming. Once that chip get here, man, that's a strong prophecy. Hey, we out of here. They don't want to hear that. They down and got that spirit of Esau. Oh, the world ain't ending. This world gonna go on. Ooh, the world, this world. Man, come on, I'm telling you. It's getting to that point. It's getting to that point, man. But Romans 13:11, man. Now's the time to wake up, man. Right? At verse 11, Isaiah 30:11. Forget all this gloom. Get off your narrow path. Stop telling us about your Holy One of Israel. So they don't want to hear the prophecy of Yahweh Shah. They want to hear the good things. They want to hear Trump and tell them, oh, it's peace, is good. We teamed up Russia, ain't nothing gonna happen, this and that, woo, woo. But they don't understand. It's all prophecy, man. He said, this is the reply of the Holy One of Israel, because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression and lies. They trust in what the man say before they listen to what the prophet say, which is Yahweh Shai speaking through them, right? Just a quick precept. Book of Hebrews, chapter 12. Is it what I'm looking for? No, right here. chapter 1, chapter 1. Hebrews 1 and verse 1, right? Yahweh, who at sundry times and diverse manners spake in the past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken to us by his Son, whom hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also made the world, right? How he do that? You know, Yahweh Shai made the world and things like that, and we helped him. But how you do that? How Yahweh Shai speak us? But once he was with us, right? And now what's left unto us? The Comforter. John chapter 14, right? The Comforter is with us. The Spirit of Yahweh Shai. The Comforter is with us to allow us to, once again, 1 Corinthians 2 and 10. You know, the Spirit allow us to have the deep things, the all things, the deep things. We able to understand these things now, right? So get back to it. I'll read verse 12 again, right? This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel. Because you despise what I tell you and trust, this is the reply of the Holy One of Israel. Because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression and lies, calamity will come upon you suddenly, like a bulging wall that bursts and falls. And in an instant, it will collapse and come crashing down. You're going to be destroyed, man. He said you will be smashed like a piece of pottery, shattered so completely that there won't be a piece big enough to carry coals from a fireplace or a little water from the well. This is what the sovereign Lord, Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, says. Only in returning to me and resting in me will you be saved. And quietness and confidence is your strength, but you will have none of it, man. So you got to return back to Yahweh Shai, man. You got to return back. Get out these ways. You know what I'm saying? And you know, wake up out that time. It's time to wake up, man. Wake up out that sleep, man. We end with this precept right here, though, because, you know, as the prophets prophesy, and as the ones who turn their ears from it, who go against it, you got to understand, right? That's what Yahweh Shai say, Luke 10 and 16, right? He that hears you, hears me. He that despises you, despises me. He that despises me, despises him that sent me, man. So, Yahweh sent his son, Yahweh Shai, to prophesy to us, and he left the word until the prophets returned to the apostles, and he left the comfort upon us now to prophesy these things. We know through reincarnation, you know, if you got this spirit, you understand and believe that the prophet's still here prophesying. The prophet's still here doing the work and doing the will of Yahweh Shai. And if you despise them, man, hey, you're going to be destroyed. Because once again, man, our testimony, how we going to overcome these things? What he said in Revelation 12 and 11. He said, overcome these things by let me go back to it, right? I got one quick piece that we end off with, but right here, how he say we're going to overcome these things, right? And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not Elijah to death, man. So that testimony is what? The spirit of prophecy, man. Us understanding that. I got one quick precept we can end off with. Revelation 21 and 7, right? He says, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power. He shall be my son, man. So you got to overcome, man. How we going to overcome that? You know, doing the work, doing the will, understanding the prophecy, understanding the truth, understanding the 100% truth, having that spirit of Yahweh Shai, doing the work and moving in righteousness, man. So, you know, I hope this lesson was edifying. You know, Lord willing, we'll be back with another lesson soon. And I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. And shout out to the hopeful elect.